Hi everyone. I wanted to share some thoughts with you today as we're coming into the last day of our coach open house. A little bit about my perspective as far as the coaching business. I know there's always a lot of questions, especially when you see people making these amazing incomes of, is this a scam? Like, is it a pyramid scheme? What is this business all about? So I wanted to start with something that I saw as a great quote from Dave Ramsey. And if you're not familiar with Dave Ramsey, definitely look him up. He wrote some of the books and he's done great podcasts and had a radio show, Total Money Makeover and Financial Peace University. And it's really transformed how we do things financially. So I would definitely take a look into that. And he explains how to pay off debt. So great author. But one of the things he said was the worst thing that you can do is get a second job. The best thing that you can do is start a home-based business. So I love that. And just to kind of talk a little bit about that, I'm going to share a little more of my past with you. So before I became a coach, started using the products, prior to that, I was a consultant that sold candles for 5 years. And I got involved with that because I liked the product and we had just bought our home. And I just thought, well, maybe we could use some extra money, that type of thing. So I got involved with it. It was fun, I got to meet different people, but I was out doing home parties a couple nights a week. And then, as time went on with it, it became from something fun to something that we had to kind of try and rely on for additional income when things got really tight for us financially. That was the second job that I was referring to. So, it was okay. I spent a lot of money on that business because every time a new catalog came out, I had to get catalogs, I had to get products, I was always getting prizes, and I don't know, all this stuff. And I never really got an income that was substantial in the amount of time that I was investing in that business because there were all these meetings involved with that. I was out of the house constantly, working full time with a small child, still trying to balance life. I was exhausted, and coupling that in with when I got sick and everything, it kind of started tapering down for me. And I'm not saying anything bad about home parties or anything like that because I have several friends that do it and support them and all that. So nothing about that, but there's so many different things out there, from the nail things to the eyelashes, the mascara, and to your makeup and handbags and different shake companies. There's tons of stuff out there. My thing is that you need to find what you're passionate about, what is going to, when you're talking to somebody, that it lights up your soul every single day. Candles was not that for me. And I met amazing people that are still some of my closest friends, but it was not something that was going to be for me for the long term. It wasn't something that was going to actually build our financial future. And I realized that after a while that I had invested a lot of time in something that didn't work. So when Nicole, my coach, had come to me and a little bit more, and we were chatting about the programs and this, that, and she told me I could be a coach, and I was kind of like, I told her, okay, let me just kind of get started with my health and fitness because that was my focus. I needed to get healthy. And, let me see where this goes. So that is how, I got involved with it. And, as far as the difference between what I was doing with the candles and this is like night and day. I wake up with passion and purpose every single day because I have the opportunity to help somebody change their life. I can help them feel good. I can help them, gain energy. I can help sometimes people come off medications, um, fight their, chronic diseases, things like that, to feel better and to give somebody confidence to, see them transform, not only physically by losing weight, but, when you feel good, your mental aspect all changes too. And that just shines in somebody. So it brings me so much joy to do this. And, I'm not going to say this business is easy and, but the things of what we do are very simple. And it's just reaching out every day outside our comfort zone and helping someone. And that to me is so rewarding. The financial piece, the benefit that comes in, that an income that you can grow is just amazing. My income with the candle business, I think the highest amount that I ever made in that business was maybe about, I'm talking high, $1,500 in a whole month. And you better believe that I was doing, I don't know, 10 to 12 parties in that month. And I never reached that again. It was like 1 month. And I was killing myself to try and make ends meet. And you never knew like what a party was going to bring. You could walk into somebody's house and nobody show up. And, you know, this you have a lot more control over in the sense of what you're doing and you're not wasting money. You don't have to like have any product on hand. It's just amazing to me. So when you invest in this business, so you come out and you get your fitness program and you get your Shakeology, that's it. And that's for you. That's for you to get healthy. You're not giving that to anybody. That is just for you to start this path. So I find that absolutely amazing. Plus, it's a tax write off. So, investment wise, there's very little investment, and to continue with this business, you're just paying your coach fee every month and getting your Shakeology. I mean, it's just an amazing opportunity for growth. And I just find that so cool to have that. Oh, sorry, there went my cat. To have that. I think it's amazing. And, as far as like people who want to try Shakeology, we even have a sampler they can order. You don't have to have sample packs on hand unless you want to. So, there's that. And the programs, everything direct ships from the company. So you're not touching any of it. And a fitness program, you can invest in whatever you want but it's not required. I mean, being a product of the product is part of what we do, but you can digitally stream workouts. And it's just such an amazing thing to have fitness, nutrition, and support all in one package. That's what we provide to people and why it's a success, because they are one thing. There is no other company out there like Beachbody, and that's what attracted me to it. And that's why I'm still here 3 years later and believe so much in what we can bring to other people's lives. And as far as, when people say, oh, is this a scheme, a scam? And, because you have coaches that are making into the $1 million with it. And that, to some people, that seems really unrealistic, but it's definitely something that took them hard work and belief. And you better believe they had challenges along the way and ups and downs. But they invested the time and the effort into building something that was beautiful and it touched so many lives. And the cool thing about this business too is that, the people at the top aren't the ones making the most money. Someone can come into this business today, make more money than me or anybody else above. They can be a higher rank than myself or anybody else above. So there's no glass ceiling. And, like a pyramid scheme is when you have no product, like you invest money in something and there's no product, and then you try to get other people to invest money in something. That's kind of what a pyramid scheme. And I always laugh. Like corporate America is kind of a big pyramid scheme if you think about it, because you have your CEO at the top, and then you have everybody else that works underneath the CEO for a lower salary. And how many people actually get up to that CEO salary? Very few. And they have that ceiling at whatever salary level they're at. Maybe they can get a promotion. Maybe, maybe not. Some people move up the ranks, some don't. Some stay kind of in the same thing and they get their daily living raise, and that's it. We had um, from March to April, our income had increased $1,800 in 1 month. 1 month. That was it. That blew me away. There's no way you, that was going to happen in my corporate job. And I'm not saying again, it's not easy to, you can't quickly build that. It just, it's not a get rich quick scheme. It's something that you have to put effort in and consistent effort, but it's just amazing the opportunity that it is. So I hope that's helpful to explain a little bit more about this business and how other things have come into play for me and what it means. And I'm so excited you guys have been part of this open house, and I'll be answering more questions, so feel free to comment or post, and we have a few more things that we'll be going through today as well.